5 ancient creatures you've never heard of. Hey there, fellow paleo nerds and lovers of all things ancient. Sure, we've all marveled at the ferocity of Tyrannosaurus rex or the sheer size of Brachiosaurus. But let's be honest, they're the rock stars of the prehistoric world, always hogging the spotlight. Today, we're flipping through the forgotten pages of Earth's history to uncover some truly bizarre and fascinating creatures that make dinosaurs look like plain vanilla. Strap in, because we're about to embark on a journey that takes us hundreds of millions of years back, exploring the vast and weird biodiversity that our planet has hosted. These aren't your garden variety fossils. These are the evolutionary wildcards that challenge everything we thought we knew about life's history. Opabinia. First on our list is the utterly surreal Opabinia. If Salvador Dali designed an animal, this would be it. Picture an organism about 7 centimeters long, with not 1, not 2, but 5 eyes perched on stalks atop its head. As if that weren't enough, it had a flexible proboscis ending in a claw-like grasping structure, a bit like an elephant's trunk, but way creepier. Opabinia called the Middle Cambrian seas home around 505 million years ago, specifically in the Burgess Shale, a famous fossil field in what is now British Columbia, Canada. This was a time when multicellular life was experimenting like a teenager in a chemistry lab, sometimes with explosive results. The Burgess Shale provides a snapshot of this rapid diversification during the Cambrian explosion. But why is Opabinia so significant? Well, it doesn't fit neatly into any existing animal group, particularly arthropods, despite some similarities. Its anomalous features suggest a side branch of evolution, a lineage that didn't quite make it, but tells us a lot about the evolutionary experiments of the time. The 5 eyes indicate a complex sensory system, perhaps giving Opabinia an edge in detecting predators or prey in the murky Cambrian seas. And that proboscis? It likely functioned as a flexible arm to snatch up food particles or small organisms from the seafloor. Opabinia reminds us that evolution is less a straight line and more a tumble down a hill full of unexpected twists and turns. It's a creature that, quite frankly, would make even the most imaginative science fiction writer raise an eyebrow. Arthr plura. Next, let's meet Arthr plura, the literal big critter on campus. If you're not a fan of insects, you might want to sit down for this one. Arthr plura was a millipede relative that lived during the late Carboniferous period, about 315 to 299 million years ago. And it wasn't just any arthropod, it stretched up to a staggering 2.6 meters, 8.5 feet long. That's right, a multi-legged crawler, the length of a car slithering through the ancient forests. This giant inhabited what are now North America and Scotland, in swampy, tropical environments rich in oxygen. Oxygen levels were about 35% compared to today's 21%. This high oxygen concentration is a key factor in why Arthr plura and other arthropods grew to such extraordinary sizes due to the limitations of their tracheal respiratory systems. But don't let its colossal size fool you into thinking it was some terrifying predator. Evidence points to Arthr plura being herbivorous, munching on the abundant plant life of the Carboniferous forests, like ferns and horsetails. Fossilized trackways suggest it was quite agile for its size, maneuvering through dense vegetation with ease. Studying Arthr plura helps scientists understand not just arthropod physiology, but also the interplay between atmospheric conditions and organismal biology. Plus, it gives us a humbling perspective on how tame today's ecosystems are in comparison. Imagine encountering one of these on a hiking trail. You'd have a new appreciation for modern-day millipedes. Helicoprion. Hold on to your jaws, literally, as we delve into the enigma of Helicoprion. This Permian period fish, swimming about 290 million years ago, is famous, or perhaps infamous, for its spiral tooth wall that resembles a buzzsaw blade. For over a century, scientists played anatomical pin-the-tail on the donkey, debating where this spiral fit on the creature's body. Early theories placed the tooth wall on the snout, the dorsal fin, even the tail. It wasn't until advanced imaging techniques like CT scans came into play that we correctly identified the tooth wall as part of the lower jaw. The spiral consisted of continuously growing teeth, coiling like a dental conveyor belt. As new teeth formed, older ones moved into the spiral, creating a formidable slicing mechanism. Helicoprion could reach lengths of up to 8 meters, 26 feet, making it a top predator of its time. Its diet likely included soft-bodied prey such as cephalopods. The tooth wall functioned like a spiral saw, efficiently slicing through flesh without the risk of teeth breaking, a significant evolutionary advantage. This creature expands our understanding of the diversity and adaptability of early cartilaginous fishes. It's a stark reminder that the oceans of the past were filled with life forms that make today's sharks look, dare I say, a bit conventional. Hucoggenia. Now, let's tiptoe into the realm of the absurd with Hucoggenia. Discovered in both the Burgess Shale and the Chengjiang fossil beds in China, this creature lived about 508 million years ago during the Cambrian explosion. Measuring a modest 0.5 to 3 centimeters, Hucoggenia's size doesn't reflect its complexity or the headaches it caused paleontologists. The creature features a tubular body with 7 pairs of spiky spines on its back and 7 pairs of clawed, tentacle-like appendages. For decades, scientists literally had it upside down, reconstructing it walking on its spines with tentacles waving in the water above. It wasn't until advanced imaging and new fossil discoveries that we figured out which end was the head and which side was up. Hucoggenia holds a critical place in understanding the evolution of early ecdysozoans, the molting animals that include arthropods and nematodes. Its bizarre anatomy provides clues about the diversification of body plans during one of the most dynamic periods in life's history. If nothing else, Hucoggenia serves as a cautionary tale in scientific humility. Just when we think we've got nature figured out, along comes a creature that turns our understanding on its head, sometimes quite literally. Meura. Finally, let's ascend into the skies with Meura, the giant of ancient insects. Living during the late Carboniferous period, about 300 million years ago, Meura boasted a wingspan exceeding 70 centimeters, about 2.3 feet. That's larger than some modern birds. These behemoth insects thrived in the high oxygen atmosphere, which allowed for greater diffusion rates in their tracheal breathing systems. Meura's physiology gives us crucial insights into the limitations of insect size relative to atmospheric oxygen levels, a concept known as the oxygen level hypothesis. As apex aerial predators, they likely fed on other insects and possibly small amphibians. The immense size of Meura showcases how prehistoric atmospheric conditions directly influenced the evolution and capabilities of organisms. Understanding creatures like Meura helps paleobiologists reconstruct ancient ecosystems and climatic conditions. Plus, it gives a whole new meaning to the term bugging out. Just imagine the size of the fly swatters you'd need back then. So there you have it, 5 ancient creatures that put the strange in Stranger Things. From the 5-eyed enigma of Opabinia to the sky-soaring gigantism of Meura, these organisms not only stretch the limits of our imagination, but also provide invaluable insights into the evolutionary history of life on Earth. Studying these obscure life forms reminds us that evolution is a complex tapestry woven with countless threads, each representing a unique experiment in life's grand laboratory. They challenge our preconceptions, expand our scientific horizons, and quite frankly, make for some fantastic dinner party trivia. Thanks for joining me on this temporal adventure. If you enjoyed unraveling these prehistoric puzzles, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of our ancient world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop marveling at the incredible story of life on our planet.